So you want to start something online, but you have no idea where to start or what business model to choose? Well, then this presentation is for you. I'm going to compare and contrast Amazon FBA, dropshipping, digital marketing agency, freelancing, being a remote employee, Kindle audiobooks and ebooks, and affiliate marketing. These are the businesses that I know personal friends that make six figures with, and I think virtually anyone with very little digital marketing experience and relatively very little cash investment, if you're willing to put in the work, you can start making $10K a month in a relatively little amount of time. I'm going to compare and contrast how the business models work, who they're for, and some pros and cons of each. I'm also going to share my side hustle productivity hacks so you can start your side hustle and make it full-time ASAP. I literally just want all my subscribers to wrap their heads around all the different options out there to make a full-time living online. And hopefully by the end of this, you can choose one, start, and just hit the ground running. All right, so if that's you, stick around and let's just dive into it. Okay, let's just jump right into it. So Amazon FBA, specifically private labeling, is when you send stock to Amazon. Amazon stores your stock. Customer buys it. Amazon picks it and ships it to the product, to the customer. So FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. So that's this whole business model. It's because Amazon has your inventory. So it's hands off because Amazon's robots literally are the ones putting your products in a box and shipping it to the customer. So that's the whole appealing thing about this. So let's get into it. So the private label method is when you create your own product and list it on Amazon, which is just the world's biggest store. Private labeling means taking an existing generic product, buying it in bulk, and slapping your branding on it. And this is easily done through Alibaba.com, a wholesale direct from China factory website. You buy it in bulk, and now you own this product. You just put your branding on it and ship it to Amazon. A couple of points. Ideally, you have a product that stands out. This is the same with any business, but has unique features because there's a million of everything on Amazon. And if you can get that great product, it can be huge money, relatively consistent, and very passive. So it's very passive because it's fulfilled by Amazon. You don't touch any of the inventory. You just ship it to them with their specific barcode. They scan it and boom, it's listed on Amazon Prime. So what are the steps? Well, the first step is find that product idea if you want to get into this. So how do you do that? Well, I actually have a full product research course on this because it's one of the most common questions I get. The real quick breakdown is scour Amazon.com, scour Alibaba.com, and look for products that might make sense. Something small, easy to label, something simple that won't break easily, can retail between like $10 and $50. Also keep in mind in everyday life for product ideas. What's a product that you use that you think could be better? A product you think you could improve, a product that you wish that you had that doesn't exist. These are things that I have created products from and launched on Amazon, and that they have been successful, making me anywhere from a couple grand a month to $5,000 a month from one product. Totally passive, which is amazing. You also can utilize supply and demand research tools like Jungle Scout, like Viral Launch. It will tell you the sales velocity of a product on Amazon, so you can kind of see how well different products are doing, as well as merchantwords.com to see what keywords are getting how much search volume on Amazon. So it's a combination of a good product idea and sales volume and search word volume. And the startup cost is, I tell people, anywhere from $500 to $2,000 for your first inventory order, and scale slowly from there if it sells well. So for a test order, typically $500 to $1,000, and if that does well, many need to seek an investment after that to scale really big if the product really catches on. For example, my mom actually launched a product on Amazon for like an $800 investment, and within a few months it was making her $2,000 passive income. So that's just one. Another example is my little brother actually launched a product on Amazon, $1,500 initial investment, and now he makes over $10,000 a month passive from his store, which has a handful of products on Amazon. So my mom and my brother happen to have gotten into this. So anyone can do it, literally. So some pros and cons. It can be very consistent and passive if you find that winning product. You don't have to do any marketing. You need one great page on Amazon, just the product listing. But the con is it's hard to find that winning product. Most commonly, for people I know selling on Amazon, it takes a few tries to find that winning product. So in the big picture, the overview of the big game plan is launch several products, and hopefully some of them are home runs. Keep doing this, growing your passive income, and potentially sell your brand in 3 to 5 years down the road for a 25x of your monthly profit for a multi 6-figure or 7-figure exits. For my Amazon brand, we could currently right now sell it for about $300,000, but we're going to keep growing it. Okay, that was Amazon FBA. Let's keep it chugging straight into drop shipping. So drop shipping is different. It's where you list products on your own website, which you do not own. When a customer orders from your website, the supplier ships the product directly to the customer and you never touch it. That is drop shipping. So I essentially call drop shipping internet marketing because it's basically all about driving targeted traffic to your website. Most commonly a Shopify store versus Amazon, where people just go to Amazon and search a keyword and find my product. So there's two main types of drop shipping. There is high ticket, where you're selling like $200 to $2,000 items, and low ticket, where $10 to $50 items. And oftenly these are items that are already listed on AliExpress, and you just relist them on your own website for 4 or 5 times the price. And when the customer orders it, you just order it from AliExpress and deliver it to their address. Pretty simple. So the method with this one is you advertise tons of products, see what sticks. Usually you got to have a really sick product video. So some pros and cons. High ticket, it's semi-automatable once traffic is flowing. It's hard to find that killer niche with high demand and low competition. Kind of the story with any business, finding that that niche. That perfect low niche. And the game plan is basically start multiple stores on multiple websites and flip them for like a 25x of your monthly profit. My friend Trevor has sold a few stores for $50,000 plus. One of them after like 6 months, one of them after a year and a half. So that is a business model that a good number of people do. Basically, big picture, it's scalable worldwide if you find that killer product. So I know some people who basically you're testing tons of products, but if you find that one killer hot product, you have a super sexy video, you scale the balls out of it and you just blast it worldwide. And a lot of people have made a lot of money from just scaling like this by selling just like $30 item from AliExpress. But the downside is it's usually like 2 to 4 weeks shipping, which is not ideal because people are so used to quick shipping on Amazon. So that's one of the downsides. For Amazon FBA, oh man, there's so many niches, but a lot of people sell pet products like dog bowls, doggy toys. The baby niche is huge. Sell some baby bibs. Workout, sell some exercise bands or some knee sleeves or some CrossFit grips, or cooking, sell some a new type of non-slip cooking mat or something like that, something small that you can private label. So many niches though, like it's literally endless. And for drop shipping, for example, high ticket, you can sell like portable jacuzzis, saunas that literally they deliver a big like kind of portable sauna for like $5,000. Let's see, big like furniture does pretty well on high ticket, like that type of big stuff. And low ticket is like fidget spinners. Like when the fidget spinner craze was going on, a lot of people made a lot of money advertising fidget spinners and charging 4 times the price and then just ordering them from AliExpress, shipping them to the customer. What's another one? Just pretty much anything you see on Amazon that's like just, or no, on Instagram that's just like advertised, like, hey, look at this new little widget, like little toy drones, something like that would be a low ticket drop shipping thing. And the startup with these is usually under $1,000 because you don't have to buy your inventory up front. And another pro is can be a good startup project just to learn Facebook ads, because this is good to pivot into any business model if you know Facebook ads. All right, let's keep it chugging. Explaining affiliate marketing. How does affiliate marketing work? Affiliate marketing is basically just driving targeted traffic to offers. And when someone clicks and buys, you earn from 3% to 70% commission. Some examples of this are Amazon affiliate sites. Most commonly, they are just product review sites where you'll review a bunch of products in a niche like gaming laptops, and you'll write articles. Usually hire VAs to do this, but you'll write articles reviewing detailed reviews of all the best gaming laptops. People search best gaming laptop on Google, they find that article, they click the link in the article, which drives them to Amazon to buy it, where you get 3 to 6% commission if someone buys it. Facebook ads. This is a big part of this, of affiliate marketing, is driving traffic, is paid traffic through Facebook ads. Just driving traffic to offers that pay, most of the time they're going to be high commission, 50 to 70% commission towards like digital products like offers and receive commission. And of course, another piece of this is creating content to get organic traffic, which is not paid traffic, just things traffic people will find just through searching in search engines. This is of course easily done if you already have a personal brand where you're making content anyway. For example, I make a video about Amazon on YouTube. People find it by searching. They want to learn more about Amazon, and then in the description or in my blog post, I have a link to sign up for Viral Launch software. And when they do that, I'll receive a commission. And yeah, that's affiliate marketing. Some pros of this is you can get recurring commissions, so you can build up a passive income from it. You can start small and scale. And again, learning Facebook ads is always a great place to start in the digital world. It can be used for any type of business. The cons are you don't own the product, so you can't change your commission or the price of the offers. And I don't know too many newbies who do this full time. However, I have met a handful of veterans who have built internet ad agencies and basically have teams that run Facebook ads to different offers on the internet and make pretty good money doing that. Keep it chugging to a digital marketing agency. So what is building a digital marketing agency? I'm sure you guys might have heard this out there. I'm a digital nomad. My business is I have a digital marketing agency. So it's essentially you're offering services to clients, but you outsource it to other freelancers or your team. So you can get jobs on freelancing sites. Upwork.com is the biggest, and outsource to other freelancers for half the price, basically. So let's say you get a job for $500, you keep $250, and you give $250 or even less sometimes more to another freelancer like Philippines or India or America or anywhere really. But the vision of this is to build a digital marketing company, build a system and make it run by itself. Have a nice website, ideally get organic traffic from your website and blog posts and YouTube videos down the road, and become an authority in that space. Become a boss and hire managers to do everything. You don't want to get stuck just making this, doing lots of hands-on freelance work. The vision is to create a company, build a company. And if you're going to be a nomad, then this is probably going to be a remote company. Lots of companies are remote these days. I don't know, lots of people who have remote digital marketing companies. So this is definitely a people business. If you're a people person, this is good. If you're not a people person, this is not a good business model for you. You will be dealing with clients. You will have phone calls, lots of dealing with clients, lots of phone calls, at least at first. So some of the pros of this are it's semi-automatable, but down the road, I would say up front, you're doing a lot of the work yourself and learning experience. It's great if you're already a freelancer or if you have digital skills. It's great because it builds your communication skills and sales skills. And let's see, some guys with SMMA have been crushing managing Facebook ads for $500 to $1,000 per month per client. Yeah, some pros is it's very in demand. Digital marketing in general is in demand for people in small businesses, medium businesses, big businesses worldwide. Everyone needs Facebook ads. Everyone needs paid ads. Everyone needs graphic design these days, Instagram management, all this stuff. And so, these companies are coming to us millennials to run that for them, sometimes for $500 to $1,000 to $2,000 to $500,000 to $5,000 per month, just to manage their digital stuff. So dealing with clients sometimes can be a pain. There's always those paying clients, but that's part of having a business. At least for the first year or two, you're going to be more hands-on with the clients as you build as the owner. And sometimes it can be inconsistent. And it's ideal if you have recurring services like managing ads, managing content, where you're on a monthly retainer for your services. So that way it makes it a little bit more consistent. As opposed to doing like one-piece design jobs, like here's $1,000. Okay, then you're done with that client and you got to go find the next one. Much more ideal if you're getting paid for some sort of recurring services. And I say you could start this for less than 500. Start a website, etc. Okay, let's keep it chugging to EPUB, Kindle and audiobooks. I know a handful of guys and gals who do this. It's essentially hiring freelancers to ghostwrite several ebooks in small weird niches, put them on Amazon/Kindle and other platforms. This creates a passive income because people search for these niche terms, and ideally there's high search volume and low competition. And there's various ways to stand out, and they buy these ebooks on Kindle and other ebook platforms for like $2.99. It's just like that, somewhere around that range. The keys to this are finding those weird but in-demand niches. As they say, the riches are in the niches. This is the same with pretty much all these business models. The riches are in the niches, and it's so true. So, for example, you'll write an ebook about the best spots for yogis in Bali, or you'll write an ebook about how to cook the perfect scrambled eggs, or you'll write an ebook about how to learn Japanese in 30 days. That's a little bit technical, but that would be a little bit difficult. But something weird like investing in Ethereum for beginners. So these really weird keywords, you'll do keyword research, and you'll find a keyword that has high search volume, and there's not many good options on Amazon Kindle for a book about this weird keyword, and you'll pay a ghostwriter to write a book about it. And you'll do that dozens of times, and slowly you'll start making $100 a month, $200 a month, and then all the way up to $1,000 a month, and a few thousand, then $5,000 a month. And I know a handful of people who that's their business model. So the vision is put out dozens and hundreds of books and build a passive income, like I just said. And the new thing is audiobooks. Audiobooks are really hot right now. And I know a guy in Bali who they are crushing it, making well over 5 figures a month. And they're actually, when I met them, they were making the course, and now the course is actually live, and I'm going to share it at the end about making money through audiobooks on Kindle and Audible. So pros is this is relatively passive. Once the books and audiobooks are out there, you don't really need to do much. They're just out there. Just keep making more. The cons, it is slow to start and scale. You need to have maybe about 10 books and audiobooks before you can start making $1,000 a month. And probably a little more than that. It depends. Every niche, of course, every product is its unique story. Some make more money than others. And a startup cost around $1,000. You got to hire some ghostwriters. Of course, the bigger startup costs, the more ghostwriters you can hire right away, and the more books you can start getting started right away. A typical price for a good ghostwriter to write a good ebook, around $300, I would say. Of course, you can do more or less depending on their level of skill and the length of the ebook, etc. But around $300, you can definitely get a nice, solid ebook written. Okay, let's keep it churning to SaaS and apps. SaaS stands for software as a service. Let's get into it. So software as a service is aka digital tools. We all pay for these. We all pay for digital subscriptions. Example, a Chrome plugin to look at Amazon sales. Got to pay for that. Someone built that. That's their business. Email marketing platforms like MailChimp, ActiveCampaign. Someone built that and they make millions of bucks a month from subscriptions. Graphic design tools like Canva.com. Linktree. Someone created Linktree, the idea to put multiple links in your bio. Some company created that, and now they're making millions in, let's just say, $5 a month subscription. So there's a million, and then of course apps on your phone. There's a million of examples of apps like games or simple calculators or simple little Instagram analytics things. Millions of examples. And the newest thing going on right now is Google's progressive web apps. It's a different form of app it's a website and an app in one. And if you guys are interested in this, you can look into it, but that's what people are building nowadays. And the vision with this, of course, is create passive income from multiple software products long term. The pros of this is if you have a great idea and people love it, you can scale it pretty quickly worldwide because anyone, anywhere in the world can download your thing. So very scalable worldwide. There's no inventory. You just got to get the word out there. And if people love it, it can scale pretty quick. And it could be $1 million thing relatively quickly if you have an awesome product. Of course, it's very passive if you have a subscription model. And like I said, scalable worldwide. The cons of this, of course, starting this is hard. It requires a development team. You gotta build this idea and of course come up with the idea. So if this is interesting to you, keep ideas in the back of your head. What's a little tool, a little plugin, a little app that I would love to use? Because if you would love to use it, there's a good chance that other people are gonna like to use it too. Same with physical products. It's gotta be a unique product. It's gotta be valuable. If you like it, other people might like it. And create something valuable, stable and valuable. It's same thing with physical product, just digital product. I actually created my own little Chrome plugin. It was for it was a productivity thing. It was a little button on my Chrome browser. Every time I catch myself avoiding a wormhole, which is like going to watch a YouTube video or getting distracted, I would click this and it would say wormhole avoided, good job. Just a stupid little thing, and I paid a developer like $100 to make it, and it's just a stupid little thing, but you're like, who knows, maybe in the future I can iterate it and charge like $1 a month for this stupid little plugin that helps you stay focused. So that's a little example. All right, let's keep it going to creating online courses. This business model is, you may have heard of it, a lot of people are doing it, I'm doing it. It's great if you like teaching and you have something to share, and I will get into the business model here. It's essentially creating online courses and offering them from anywhere from $27 to $997 to $997, up to you. And the vision is essentially creating a handful of awesome courses for the masses for the long term. As always, requires a good niche, quality course, quality funnel, and great paid ads. It is ideal and even better if you already have an audience / personal brand, which we'll get into after this. There's different structures. You can charge a one-time fee, like let's say you charge $27 or $1,000, or a recurring membership like $27 a month. The pros of this is it can be relatively passive because it's a digital product. You don't need to buy more inventory. It's just there. People find the course through either your paid ads or through your content out there, articles, YouTube videos, Instagram page, etc. And it can be fun if it's something that you mess with. If this is something you like talking about, this can be really something fun to do. Of course, it's digital, so it can scale worldwide relatively quickly. Anyone in the world can access and download and buy your course. And if you have a really great course and a really great funnel, great ads, and set up the whole thing right, it can be six-figure money. I know a handful of people who do six figures with online courses. And so the cons of this is, of course, the upfront creation. You got to create it, of course. Can be slow to scale, and you got to get that traffic. Many ways to get traffic: YouTube, Instagram, podcasts, articles, webinars. Of course, webinars are huge for courses, of course. So yeah, that's creating online courses. Let's go into the business of being a personal brand / influencer. PewDiePie. So I think that this should be everyone's long-term plan, which is essentially building a following of people who know, like, and trust you for the long term. Many entrepreneurs, they say the most stable business of all is having a personal brand. The most stable, recession-proof business is having an audience of people who like you for you. Because no matter the trends, no matter the economy, no matter what's going on with China sourcing products, you are you. It's essentially creating you as your product, and no one can copy you. No one can ever rip you off. You are just you. No one can ever copy you or compete with you on price, because you are you. You get it? So the vision is building multiple income streams through different things that you offer, courses, products, plus recommending other stuff. There's different ways to go about it. Your personal brand could be your name brand, like Gary Vee or Tai Lopez, just your name. Or you can make up a cool name like Living That Life or Passport Heavy or High on Life or Addicted to Success. That's also a personal brand. Build this around what you like doing, what you like talking about, or just, if you don't know, just document your journey. Just document and put yourself out there, and people that like you, they're going to follow you. People that don't like you, they're going to not follow you. It's pretty simple. And I say this is a long game thing. This is a 3 to 6 year plan for most people to create a full-time income from your personal brand. And the strategy is just make cool content, put it out there, put yourself out there, and slowly people will follow. So getting started, what would you do? Start a YouTube channel, start a website, start an Instagram page. Just start documenting your journey. This was my story. I didn't even go into like trying to become an influencer to create a business. It was just a personal thing. I started documenting and putting my vacation vlogs on YouTube basically. And slowly people just started subscribing and following, and then it became another business for me. And in the big picture, like, it'll be dope just to look back and, look back at your journey, whatever it is, just document, It's, if nothing else, do it for yourself. I think you won't regret it if you start documenting the process. Number 2, start a blog, write your first blog post about something. Whatever you like talking about. YouTube, you have a phone equals you have a channel. Record an interview or a rant about just anything you like talking about. Just make your first stupid, dumb YouTube video. Just do it. Get it out there. And Instagram, of course. Just accumulate dope pictures. Post whatever you like talking about, your goals, your tips, updates, etc. That can be done. Everyone's already doing it. Everyone is already somewhat of an influencer with their personal Instagram account. Here are the different ways of monetizing it. So your blog, your YouTube, your Instagram, and your podcasts are going to drive traffic to your offers, your products and offers, and others' products and offers that you recommend. As well as the third way is paid sponsorships. So for example, Passport Heavy teamed up with Airbnb Experiences to promote Airbnb Experiences' new product, and I'm sure they got a nice chunk of money in a sponsorship. Personal brand story, kind of already said, I came out to a conference here in Chiang Mai. I started just documenting my experiences on Snapchat for the first year, and then bought a camera the second year, did 1 YouTube edit per week. I just filmed everything that I thought interesting and posted it, interviewed interesting people. I started at 0 subscribers. Do not forget that. And a niche keyword, digital nomad Saigon, happened to be how I got most of my views, because I started my channel when I was living in Saigon. And you type in that keyword, you're going to find me. People start slowly following, and just keep going. It will be discouraging your first couple years for sure when you have like less than 100 subscribers, less than 1,000. It's an uphill battle, but that's why you got to have fun with it and just do you. Some big YouTuber said, this is the number one key in YouTuber success. The ones who are their own unique weird self. So just be your own unique weird self. Put yourself out there, and like I said, people slowly following and just like you for you. So this is the infographic that I made called the Digital Nomad Roadmap. First you start, then you choose a business model, then you take an advanced online course, then you find a mastermind or mentor, then you start side hustling, and then you blast off when the time is right to go full time, leave your job, tie loose ends, and blast off to wherever you want, whether that's Bali or Mexico or Europe or South America, wherever. Blast off, and now you have freedom. You have freedom of your schedule and your location. This is a huge first big step of success, because just controlling your daily schedule and being able to work from wherever you want on your own time is a huge first step of success on a location independent career. So this is where we're all trying to get. And then, of course, that's just the very beginning in the long term. Building never stops. We're always building more income streams, building ourselves and helping others. And then, of course, for the rest of our lives, we're always entrepreneurs, doing new businesses, creating more incomes, and eventually becoming millionaires in the bank. But that takes years, of course, can't be done overnight. So just a couple pictures. This is real. This work on the beach, work in cafes, exotic places around the world. This is absolutely real. I want you guys to know that. So the goal here for everyone, for all of us, is to build highly profitable, semi-automated income streams while living how you want, where you want, working when you want, having fun while exploring the world, and while having tons of time to do what you want with life. That's a dream right there, I guess. Ashley, Chitty, can you hear me? Just check. Cool. Just checking in, double checking. So this is the quote from the Nomad Summit. Hey, if you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't really want to do it, you'll find an excuse not to do it. Now that we're talking about all these types of hustles from the Nipsey Hussle himself, he says, it's uncomfortable when you're transitioning, but it's so beautiful when you get rich in this. When you start killing this, and they are all witnesses. So in the end, that's just saying, hey, it's all worth it. It's difficult, but it's worth it. So worth it, let me tell you guys. So that's the outline, guys. Of course, I've been asked every question. Stop bitching. Do it. Let Gary Vee tell. He says way more than I could even possibly sell. So anyways, I've been asked every question. Here's the overview, and I have 40 plus more videos of all this stuff at this link, livingthatlife.com/start, at a very reasonable price. 40 plus videos on all of these things. And here are my recommended advanced courses for these business models. These will be clickable inside of the PDF. So these are the courses that I recommend to get started. If you want to get started with one of those, the next step is boom, click that, take the advanced course, and now you're committed. Boom, you got skin in the game and you're off to the races. This is what the video library looks like at livingthatlife.com/start. Just several more videos on each of these business models, going a little bit deeper into how they work. Section on mindset and sections on side hustle hacking, transitioning your lifestyle, and getting situated abroad if you do want to blast off to somewhere like Tropical Asia, which is one of the most popular places. And there's the link to download the slides. And that's it.